Tonight on Hipstar Tonight. Now available on iTunes. Purchases now online at hipstar.ca. The original 1-800-NEED-A-GIMMICK.com. Please send your contributions to the Heart and Soul Foundation. It is tonight. Tonight on Hipstar Tonight.
It is Wednesday, my dudes.
You can fucking tell so many stories off of, you know what I mean? Like, we can use it.
It's at work, it's not real.
Yeah, well, the fucking podcast doesn't work too.
Should we say that on air? Is that okay?
What are you talking about?
Happy Wednesday! Social media day.
That was so stupid. You're trying to bury me again.
The 8th.
It's not funny.
On March, and not trying to bury each other, because we're over the hatred. It's a hump day, and people are writing really nice statuses today. I appreciate that, so thank you.
I, at the last Comic-Con, had the honor and the pleasure sharing the floor with one soul man, Ricky Johnson.
Always a good time.
Who, let me just tell you something. Outsold more merchandise, and this is a shoot, than any person in Celebrity Row.
Well, the Soul Man.
I couldn't believe how he was able to work a room and able to get money, sign pictures, da-da-da-da-da. And, like...
What do you mean you couldn't believe?
Some young greenhorn, well, it's like... I can't stand like the greenhorns that are trying to like tell me about stuff like like a Dylan James Cormos or a Paul Saccone.
What do you know? Yeah,
you know, a 70-year-old soul man Ricky Johnson. Yeah. You would never be able, Paul Saccone, to lace his boots, even though you think that you know, he's not good for the you don't want him around. Yeah, because that's kind of been the rumor that's been going around for
years. It's been a rumor, but rumors, you know, are meant to be broken. But on a social media day, here's a special trivia fact. Trivia fact of the day is that Paul Saccone was the #1 Chris White fan back in the day, you know, and that's true. I do remember that. He fucking has every Chris White match on his hard drive.
Listen, I don't want... Yeah, he does, but are we going to turn the podcast into a jabroni show? I'm just addressing the fact that, like...
Jabroni, he says.
Paul Saccone, don't ever fucking message me again or talk. I've taken this asshole off Facebook. I don't need it. This guy's a referee. He's so fucking... you know, I don't want to bury myself.
That being said, this one writes in... This caller writes in and says, Hey, Jay. Hey, Zach. Keep the show going, but it seems like you're getting more heat than compliments. Jay, you're just a grumpy old man, and you won't admit it, so get off the air and retire already. Signed, Paul Saccone, Ridgeway, Ontario.
Yeah. Why don't you tell, you know, I used to watch when I was a wrestling fan. Yeah. I mean, you can't say Mark because it's politically incorrect.
Yeah, obviously. It is. Yeah, we can get sued for that.
Running Michael Trudeau will say no, like he passed the bill, obviously.
Yeah, right.
But what I'm saying is, when I was a young man and I was watching wrestling AWA on TSN,
classic,
like Rugged Ronnie Garvin from Montreal,
just using racial slurs on commentary.
He was out of the business, but he would still get promos of him sitting on a log in Montreal in his cabin. And he was 50, 60 years old. Why don't you tell him he's miserable?
Exactly.
And what the fuck would you ever do, like to a Ronnie Garvin or Dan Severn? To these people that you say are old and bitter and can't do anything against Paul Saccone? Yeah. You're a fucking fan. I don't want to say Mark.
He's a fan rep. But no, we can't say those words anymore, man. It's offensive. And again,
he doesn't even have a fucking referee shirt that fits, and he goes to these jabroni promotions.
No, he gets
you know, I'm a referee. Okay, but
I
if you
believe
want to be a real
actually.
referee, like if you
Here's
want
a rumor on social media.
You don't see referees that are fat anymore. They would never allow that at NXT.
You do.
They would never allow that in the WWE.
But
the referees are
that
fit.
Ring of Honor.
They're at the gym.
Ring of Honor referee that refs every match. That big guy with the silly blonde haircut. I do believe, and this is a rumor I'm starting, he is Paul Saccone's father. I'm pretty sure. And he has the in. You know, so he was born with the in. It's got to be,
that
must
could
be nice.
Figured out.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly it.
Well, let's get him on the show next week. I'll get my agent, Pee Wee Castles, look into that.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah. Pee Wee won't call me anymore. He's done, so he's not getting on Infamous.
Well, Pee Wee said that you were not talking to him, so let's not lie here.
Oh, okay. I think it's just because he doesn't want me booked on his show anymore. Even though he asked for graphic design.
If you're going to take the promoter's Forget it.
Whatever. No, tell me. All right, don't fucking hold back from me. It's not fair.
Well, I heard you were screwing around with the promoter's girl.
No.
So of course you're going to get yourself on. Well, what's going on then?
He doesn't listen. Pee-wee doesn't listen, man. I tell him one sentence and he just
but
remembers
Pee-wee's not
that.
listening to you.
Well,
Pee-wee's not listening to you. You're a J bro.
Call me all the time then. Because you fucking call
you
to listen.
Called him in 2 weeks. Why don't you pick up the phone?
It's true.
You don't have a phone.
I don't have a phone. No, Wi-Fi life, bro.
Well, I think you owe Pee-wee an apology.
Not this shit again.
Well, come on.
I don't want to get into it, okay? Because I'm still owed an apology from him.
Why? Because you're wrong. You feel guilty.
But it goes in chronological order. All right, he owes me an apology first, and then I'll apologize.
Are you playing the gigs March 14th that you were booked on?
I don't think so.
Where are you going to be?
Well, I don't know if I'm going to be there.
Why not?
I just, I don't know.
Why not?
I don't know. He asked me to do graphic design, and I asked to make the quota 5 tickets then, instead of 10.
Did you take the promoter's girl that was promoting the March 14th date?
No,
That's
I
what
did
I'm
not.
saying here.
No, I did not. My cat is getting in, behind my shelf and knocking shit down.
Mm.
Hey, Tony.
All right, we'll change the subject. Go ahead.
Hey, Tony. Hey, buddy.
Fuck.
It's okay.
Yeah, this is interesting. You just stop everything for your cat?
Well, he's new. I am excited. And speaking of pussies, I'd like to say that no, I'm not messing around with promoter's girl. I'm happily in love right now. I got a nice thing going, and she's a wonderful delight. No, she's never dated a promoter in her life, so that's great. She does have a really funny Tinder story about a fucking guy that brought his parents on their first date to meet her, and I can't believe this is fucking true. Sorry, I'm not stealing your gimmick, babe. Okay, I'm not stealing your shit.
No, that's so much more of an interesting story. You go ahead. Who cares?
I can't say anymore. It's her bit.
It's your show.
It's her bit.
Your
I
show.
can't steal her shit.
It's tonight on Hipstar Tonight.
No, because she gets really sensitive with that when you steal her material, and you have to. Yeah, it's polite to fucking ask if you want to tweet one of her lines. So
again, you're stealing. Just like the promoter's girlfriend that you stole. Now you're stealing the girl's bits.
I'm not. Just to tweet them. Maybe just some thoughts. I think it's funny.
What are you doing?
My Twitter has become my scrapbook. Where it reminds me of memories and points of my life. And this one certain special someone is like no one I've ever met, and I think I'm gonna get married. And the first child will be called Hogan Warrior, and that'll be his first name altogether. And I can't wait.
What is her name? Why don't you say her name on the air so that people that maybe ex-boyfriends can see and call into the show?
Because we don't need we don't need the name dropping. The D-ROMs.
A little too much heat there, Hipstar.
I don't want to cause
Where are you March 14th? You're not on the show March 14th?
I don't think I am. I haven't heard from him. Why are you trying to do this to me on the air? Why? Seriously. I don't fucking know. I haven't called the man. You're right, okay? It's been 2 weeks since I called him.
Well, usually every comedian that does a podcast plugs their dates, and I'm trying to get to the bottom of your dates. A while ago, you said you were on these shows March 14th, and then I heard about this situation, and suddenly you stopped plugging the shows. Now, you brought this up on the podcast. Now, I want to know, and the audience wants to know, where are you March 14th?
I might be at the Comedy Bar. There's a 56% chance that I'm going to be there.
As a fan?
No, as a fan. I'll be there if I'm booked. If I'm not booked, Terry, then I stay home.
All right, fair enough.
Okay, all right. Honestly, Jay,
I don't mean
if you want my insecurity to come out, then you got it, okay? I'm afraid that I won't be able to sell 10 tickets.
You could sell 10 tickets.
I feel like I'm not going to ask people from work. I don't want that shit.
If you can't sell 10 tickets and you're too embarrassed, you shouldn't show your Pee-wee won't allow you through the doors of the Comedy Bar. If you're telling him that you're a comedian and then you can't even get rid of 10 tickets,
right?
He's not going to talk to you.
I know. I don't want to lose that connection.
You're embarrassing yourself.
Life is an embarrassment. You
live in the biggest city in Ontario and you can't sell 10 tickets? Come on, Hipstar. That's embarrassing.
You're right. That's
you
why I'm
brought
glad.
all those losers into VCW. You brought all those losers into Lulu Lounge to watch you wrestle.
Don't call them losers. They're nice people. They're
you
really
can't
friendly.
sell your comedy now?
I can.
You brought that loser from Big B that doesn't like me dropping his name. Dave.
I love Dave. Dave's a fucking good man, okay? And you know what? All my friends are good men.
Show?
So March 14th, if you're in the area, then you should come to the Comedy Bar because it's going to be a great fucking night. But you know what? There's a Saturday coming up first, and that is fucking Death Proof. And Jay and I are going to be there. Hamilton. Jay, I don't know if you can make that date, but I'm going to be. And this is a special point of my life. And I'm going to be a judge.
So you just took a booking without including me on the booking, and then you're trying to advertise my name.
I just told you. It's up to you. I'll split my pay with you.
So I'm not even in the negotiations of the pay.
I didn't know if you wanted to go to Hamilton. I know your thoughts on Hamilton. I'm a separate franchise. You hate Hamilton, though, and I just didn't want to fucking assume.
Hate Hamilton.
I didn't want to assume that you'd be there. So if you can come and meet me, you're always a delight to be around. So can you make it? Mm-hmm. Will you be there for me, please?
Yeah. Well, what's the date?
This Saturday.
Fuck.
It's the 11th.
Oh, this Saturday?
Yeah.
No, I'm at Showtime Comedy on St. Paul Street.
Oh, fuck, man. Cancel it.
Yes.
Cancel it. Come to me.
Well, telling me on a Wednesday that you got a booking, including me on a fucking Saturday.
I've been posting it all over my social medias. What do you mean?
Like, this is fucking horrible.
Oh.
And I love those Death Proof shows, and now you're fucking with around my bookings.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry. Like
you kind of make an asshole out of me in front of Warhead too.
No,
I don't even know. Yeah, you do.
Come on,
you do.
It's not like that. You know what?
You do.
I fucking love Warhead. We've become really close friends.
Yeah,
you know
so
what?
do I.
It's the fact that
you make it out like as if the way the Warhead looks at me and stuff is like it's almost like you said something about me. I don't being
Come on.
the guy in the locker room.
Like
it's like
friend.
It's like I'm the outsider on the Death Proof family.
Don't feel like that.
And you're no help to me.
You become what you worry about, okay? Stop it, man. Nothing's wrong. Everybody loves you, dude. Nobody knows who we are, Jay. That's the thing. And that's why Warhead started his company, because he feels left out, okay?
Well, shout outs to Death Proof. And listen, my apologies to Warhead, because I love those Death Proof shows.
They're fucking great.
I have a booking, my own comedy booking over at Showtime Comedy on St. Paul Street this Saturday, 8 o'clock.
Okay.
Tickets available at showtimecomedy.com, and VIP. We got a lot of shit going on that night, and Warhead, definitely forget about you, Zach, in your opinion.
Don't.
But Warhead,
stop it.
My apologies, because I love your shows. That was a great show, the Rock Pile, last time I did Tonight on Hipstar Tonight. I'd love to be a part of this one.
Yeah.
But because this asshole is doing shit and giving me last minute things, when obviously I got a schedule. We've been doing the show a year now.
Yeah, right. We do it we talk every day.
So
we got I got a schedule.
Obviously, we don't talk every day, unless it's the last minute thing.
I'm not very organized.
So,
I haven't bought...
Anyways, shout outs to Warhead. Congrats on the show. I'm glad he's in Hamilton. I don't like Hamilton personally. I've had many. I worked for... what was that promotion? Great North? GWN or something?
I don't know.
I don't know. I had a posse there. I was managing the Felcors and a couple guys, and I didn't really know the guys back there.
Wildfire, Tommy Birch. Fucking
that promotion. They said that the venue is where they used to tape Maple Leaf Wrestling in Burlington or something. I don't know what was going on, but I've never been able to get. I think I've gotten great heat in Hamilton.
I think so,
but it's I've never lasted at a promotion more than 2 or 3 shows, and I'm gone.
Not
so
once or twice.
It kind of burns, and I tell you, they don't like me over. I would never get on an Alpha One.
That's good.
Or
gimmick
even
over.
Death Proof, unless I did a podcast. I get that, but I'm happy to do the podcast.
I am too. I'm happy to just have somebody to talk to. Maybe a couple listens. I'm not fucking picky. I just I don't heat if you want to. But nobody said that you ought to, okay? Maybe we should talk and get along and just compromise. Become companions and be friendly human people. Why don't we smile more? Do you not smile because you don't brush your teeth so much? Get over it. Jay, you need to be more happy. Happier.
I'm good.
On a Wednesday.
Is it Wednesday?
Happy Social Media Day, March the 8th. Good on,